Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you will all be fine. So today we have to start with past perfect progressive tense, which is also called past perfect continuous tense. So we have to see that what is the construction of the past perfect continuous tense. If we want to make a positive sentence with past perfect continuous tense, then we have to use subject plus had been plus ing form of the verb with the use of the signal words which we are going to discuss later in the lecture. Suppose you can see in the example, she had been fixing the faucet when her father came. I had been eating when the bus passed. So in this way, we have to use past perfect progressive tense. If you want to make a negative sentence, then you will use had not been with ing form of the verb in the case of negative sentences. If you want to make an interrogative sentence, then you will have to use had in the beginning of the sentence, and the rest of the sentence will be constructed according to the formula, like had will be there, subject will be there, been, and later the ing form of the verb will be used in the interrogative sentences. Now, the most important thing are the signal words, which I always tell you that these are the signal words you are going to have in your question paper in your sentence, which will help you to decide which tense you have to use in that particular sentence. So these can be the signal words like for, since, the whole day, all day. In all these words, a sense of time is mentioned over there. So whenever a sense of time will be mentioned over there, you will have to use past perfect continuous tense. Here I have brought some sentences, correct use of the verb. In this way, you are going to have your question over there in the exam, and you will have to decide which tense you have to use in order to change all these sentences. Now, students, you can see in all these sentences, like you can see in the first sentence, Laura needed a break because she studied all morning. So the first part of the sentence has been done with simple past tense. The second form of the verb is used. So definitely the later part of the sentence will be done according to past perfect continuous tense, because all the morning is giving us the sense of time. So whenever a sentence will be there with a sense of time, with a signal word which gives us a sense of time, like for, since, all morning, all day, so we have to use past perfect continuous tense. So these are the sentences. They are very important for you people. You do all these sentences yourself, and then later you can check your answers with the help of the answer key, which I have prepared for you people right after these sentences. This is the answer key to all those sentences which were there for you people, just to practice them on your own. Now, like you can see in the first example, Laura needed a break because she had been studying all morning. It means that the first part of the sentence is done with simple past tense, and the later part of the sentence in which the time, the sense of time was mentioned, has been done with the help of past perfect continuous tense. So in this way, you have to recognize that where you have to use past perfect continuous tense, in that part of the sentence where you will have a signal word with the sense of time. Then we have some more sentences over here. Try to do these sentences yourself. You got sick because you eat the whole time. So the first part of the sentence is done with simple past tense, and the later part of the sentence, the next part of the sentence has the sense of time. So it will be done according to past perfect continuous tense. So in this way, you can easily recognize, you can easily decide how you have to change the sentence according to the correct tense. Then we have the answer key to all those sentences which were there with you. So I hope that this answer key is going to be very useful for all the students just to check their answers, and their idea will be quite much clear how they have to use past perfect tense. Let me revise the idea once again, that one part of the sentence will be there with simple past tense, and the later part of the sentence will be having some signal word which will give the sense of the time. So easily you can identify the tense which you have to use over there. Okay, students, Allah Hafiz.